chief back there? Okay, thanks.
Sarge, real quick, I just want to remind everybody Tuesday at 4 o'clock, we're going to have that debrief. And we're just going to get in there and just talk through some of the stuff that we've been dealing with lately. And then if you know of anyone that's been struggling, feel free to refer them to myself or Mike.
My officers' emotional and spiritual health are important. This career can be a roller coaster. We typically see people at their worst, good people who are probably having the worst day of their lives. And a career in law enforcement can take a emotional toll on even the strongest of person.
We started FR1 just because we saw the need that first responders have. They're under such demands that if they don't have the proper resources to allow themselves to decompress after high stress situations, that it takes a toll on them physically.
So recently, within the last month, our city has seen a couple homicides, one actually right down the road from where we're at right now. The officers that responded to some of these scenes were subjecting themselves to a lot of mental trauma that you really don't think about, and it's like a stigma in law enforcement where you don't really want to talk about stuff like that it affects me and it doesn't affect me. Guys just have that, we help mentality, we help everybody else. For some of these officers that come to these scenes and see things that we're not really supposed to be seeing, that kind of stuff will play on you. And so what FR1 did was step in, and one of the chaplains had set up a time for officers who dealt with those really hard scenes to come in and talk, because sometimes that's really what you need is a debrief, and you need to kind of channel some of that, and where FR1 helps is where they have nationally trained chaplains and guys that are trained to deal with mass shooting events are coming in and helping us deal with the trauma that we're seeing and the things that we're doing to try to help us mentally.
The recent statistic that came out just said that there has been more first responders that have died death by suicide than by line of duty. And if you've seen the news lately, you know that there's been a lot of first responders, especially LEOs, law enforcement officers, that have died in the line of duty. So I think a big part of that is just mental health awareness and making sure as they go to these traumatic scenes that they have the opportunity to decompress and do a debrief with someone. And so that's a big part of what FR1 does.
Our first responders jump in the line of battle. They jump in the line of danger at the drop of a hat. We need to be there to go along beside them and show them that we're there to support them too. The money that you are giving to this ministry, I can promise you, is going to an incredible act of selflessness. It's going to helping keep things operating day to day for these first responders and keeping their mind sharp, keeping them in the ability to go out and do their job at the absolute highest level that they can.
So if you'd like to be a part of our mission in helping FR1 reach out, please go to our website, firstrespondersfirst.org. And there are ways on there that you can help serve and also give and partner with FR1.